fans wherever worship the BMW M3. It's a notable games vehicle, with a creation run crossing many years that contains incredible models similarly capable on a dirt road or course. Earlier cycles of the M3 have had motors going from 4 to 8 chambers, with 2 and 4 entryway body styles on offer. The ongoing G80 M3, presented for 2021, is fueled by a twin-super inline-six and inherent vehicle structure. The M4 is its car or convertible partner. The M3 legend lives in the 2023 model, generally. Its front end actually looks as detestable as it did the day it was uncovered, yet the M3's elating execution keeps on compensating for those feel. That is valid, at any rate, of the M3 contest. So ruthless is its speed increase that a few of us aren't simply contemplating whether BMW is misjudging the motor's result, yet by how much. Despite the fact that the M3 rivalry is an imposing hot rod, its capacities on winding landing area are more great. The suspension is open and adjusted, making progress with unprecedented balance and delicacy. The story changes fairly in the non-contest M3. Without a doubt, it's speedy and tomfoolery, however it feels less reliable than the comp. Swearing off the opposition bundle allows you to pick the ballyhooed manual transmission, yet we viewed this gearbox as a mistake. Each M3 is fueled by a 3.0-liter twin-turbocharged i6 motor known as the S58. It's accessible in two conditions of tune, a supposed 473 horsepower and 406 lb-ft as standard, or 503 horsepower and 479 lb-ft in contest spec. In the standard M3, power is shipped off the back tires as it were. Despite the fact that it's not quite areas of strength for so the opposition model, the standard M3 is only presented with a 6-speed manual transmission. An 8-speed programmed transmission is additionally accessible, and it's obligatory while picking the M3 rivalry. The M3 rivalry can be had with BMW's xdrive AWD framework. Our test group recorded ballistically speedy 0 to 60 mph speed increased times from the M3 rivalry. With RWD it did the run in 3.5 seconds, and an AWD model sent off in 3.0 seconds level. M3 models with RWD are evaluated at 16/23 mpg city/throughway, while AWD gets a 16/20 seconds mpg rating. The M3 release 50 jahre, articulated Jahre, German 4 years, remembers 50 years of BMW's M division, the brand's in-house speed shop. It depends on the 2023 cubic meters rivalry AWD, and despite the fact that there aren't any mechanical overhauls on the extraordinary model, it tends to be optioned with a few highlights that put it aside from the remainder of the setup. These incorporate 5 famous outside paint tones from past M3, Cinnabar Red, E30, Techno Violet, E36, Interlagos Blue, E46, Fire Orange, E92, and Limerock Dark, F80. M-heads will see the value in the unpretentious subtleties on the M3 version 50 jahre. Outside, it flaunts a carbon fiber rooftop, front splitter, back spoiler, and encompasses for the 4 titanium exhaust tips. Inside, you'll know you're in the unique release thanks to entryway ledges bearing its name, carbon fiber trim, dark calfskin upholstery with model explicit difference sewing, and a metal plate recorded with that vehicle's number in the run. Sports vehicles are lots of fun, however not normally exceptionally useful. Not at all like some correspondingly quick hardware, the M3 has space for secondary lounge travelers and a sensibly comfortable trunk. Yet, BMW presently constructs a M3 variation that is great for everyday use, the M3 Visiting. This superstation cart has a long rooftop body that gives more freight space when the second column seats are collapsed. In spite of the fact that it's heavier than AM3, the M3 Visiting is furnished with the strong contest spec AWD powertrain. Strong and viable, who could want anything more about the M3 Visiting? All things considered, other than that deplorable grille, the way that it's not sold in the US. Americans should manage with the X3M as the following best thing. Since the M3 has not been explicitly crash-tried, results from the standard 3 Series ought to give an image of its security. Generally, as of late assessed for 2022, the 3 Series procured a 5-star by and large, evaluating from the NHTSA, the most elevated conceivable, as well as top security pick status from the IIHS. Standard driver help and dynamic security tech incorporates programmed high radiates, back cross traffic alert, path takeoff cautioning, and vulnerable side observing. Versatile voyage control and path keep help are discretionary additional items. Like the standard 3 Series, the M3 gets a tech update for 2023. It presently includes a 12.3-inch computerized measure show and 14.9-inch infotainment touchscreen contained under a solitary sheet. Past BMW's most recent iDrive 8 UI, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and implicit route are standard. A 16-speaker Harman Kardon sound framework is discretionary on the normal 3 Series, however standard on the M3. Premium innovation choices incorporate a remote charger, head-up show, worked-in dashcam, and semi-independent stopping framework.